Alright guys, jumping back into League for the final match for Dark Matter and Return Sphere. We got the Kilka Beast going against the Ratso Fangs. We're taking on the Luca Goers, and the Albed Sykes are taking on the Guado Glories. So we've definitely been doing good this week. We haven't lost. So I mean, in terms of like the bar to beat and like for doing good, undefeated is probably as good as we can go. But we're hoping to finish it off here. One of the big things to know, I believe if we get 3 goals with Zazie Guado, that will actually put us in a position for 2 return spears. We might try for that, just because that would be nice to have. You know, it's the return spheres are actually pretty useful. Like, out of everything I win and everything I go for and all the leagues that I play and all that, return spheres, dark matter, these are the things that are the most useful items to have. Some things are not that useful, but these are kind of top of the list of things to use. But yeah, we're gonna start out in a pretty traditional way. We're just gonna pass amongst our defenders here and just try to sleep their forwards. Looks like Basik and Netis both, they don't trigger the first time, but we're gonna try one more time, and really just as long as time permits, we really try to keep this up and try to get a dominant position in the game, if anything. Alright, now this is looking good. So we already knocked out a substantial amount of their players. And this is just, you know, continuing on and knocking out more and more. So we're going to push up here. We're just going to try to get Zazie Guado free, if anything. This should be plenty of space. And because Rope's block isn't high enough, this should be a pretty much guaranteed pass that's successful. Even if it doesn't knock out Rope, it is a successful pass, which is the big part about it. This one is actually iffy. Yamaguara could stop this. Grip Gloves active. Super Goalie active. Oh, and Yama does stop it. Oh, but Bob Guado with the volley shot. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. That's what volley's there for, right there. Right there. Oh my gosh, that's mean. That's why it's equipped. That's why it's equipped. I love volley shot. It rarely works, but sometimes the stars align. We will not have time to do the passes amongst our defenders, so we just gotta pass right to Zazie and just get right to business. That is so rough. To get volley shot like that, that is, no one's having a good time. Alright, Yamaguano can't stop it. We're going to go up 2-0. So with a minute left, it's unlikely that they'll score again, but I mean, it's tough because we want to, when we're tying our top scores, we want to balance out how many goals we make and everything. So we can't just go crazy with scoring even if we get the ball here. I think that's where it does become the most difficult. Like, how do you balance it all out? Looks like we might not have to answer that question because Cats he's making it through. Like, he was a real threat there. We're gonna pass to Guado, and we are not gonna have much time left, and that is gonna be the end of the half, not end of the game. So a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. You know, some of that experience for Nav Guado is based off of an insane volley shot. So that's pretty cool. I mean, what volley shot does he have even? Oh, volley shot 3. So that's, I mean, that's a good volley shot. I think the thing is, Nav just normally isn't close enough to the goal to actually execute that like he did. It was a rare and fortunate situation where he was just close enough. So Nav Guado with the ball, very similar start as last time. We're just going to pass to Guado, and we're trying to knock out the forwards. We want to get 2 goals with Zazzy this half as well. That is notable. So we will want to keep an eye on that. We might even want to cut this short if we don't get lucky soon. So we are able to knock out 1 forward. We're looking at Nettis. We do get pursued by Tats though, so we have to cut it early. We have to pass now. It's possible that we can encounter them both, but at the time I was unsure what Tats' block was, and I wasn't gonna risk it. You know, it's silly to risk it when you don't know if you're gonna, you know, when there's a safe alternative. Like, what's the point, you know? We will get risky here. We're just going to pass right to Zazzy. We might just get aggressive here. We're running out of time to a degree. So we're going to just push up with Zazzy. We're going to use tackle slip here and try to slip past and get a goal. We didn't expect to encounter them both. That's not good. We take the safer alternative. We just have 1 person tackle, we accept it, and then we shoot. Guado with grip gloves. He's unable to actually, you know, catch the ball, so we do retain it. Gonna pass about Balgerda, and then we're just gonna pass right back to Zazzy. We don't want Gira scoring because I think Zazzy Guado's 3 goals behind. We score with Gira. We're just making it harder for ourselves. We're just lengthening the distance between the 2 players. Oh, and Yama can't stop it. We're gonna go up 3-0. So we need to get 1 more goal because one of those goals is Nav Guado and his insane volley shot skills. But you know, we don't want to rely on him. Tat's gonna push mid here. And we're just going to tackle through. It's fun because we're actually getting to the point to where we don't have guaranteed moments where we steal the ball back. Like, sometimes we just don't get it, which is, you know, that's only going to get worse, and that's what makes it so exciting. So we're just going to get right up to Guado, and we're just going to shoot it. We're just going to, right there, stop this. And he's not going to be able to. We're going to go up 4-0. That should have tied us for top score. Should have. Fingers crossed. So Tats with the ball is going to push mid again. I mean, I don't know. There's just not much they can do here. Like, they've kind of given it their all, and their all just isn't good enough. We're just going to tackle through. Swim up here, and then we're just going to play a little bit of game of control. Essentially, we're going to pass to Guado, Pa. We're going to try to sweep them as much as we can, but we're really just trying to make sure they cannot get the ball back and they cannot capitalize on anything from us. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good start. We already knocked out 2 players. And at this point, I mean, we knock out Basik, but the argument could be made, like, it's over. There's nothing further for them to do with only 20 seconds left. There's not enough time for them to even take an action if they have the ball. And that is going to be it. 4 players knocked cold, scores 4-0, and we should get 2 return spheres. Fingers crossed. So they got a little bit of experience for themselves, not very much. We got a little bit more, of course, and you know, we're really just continuing that kind of tradition. So it looks like the Kilika Beast and the Ronso Fangs, they end up tying it up. We take out the Luka Goers 4-0. Guado Glories with a lot of goals from Shammy. Shouldn't be enough still, but a lot of goals. And they take out the Albed Sykes 6-2. So we are the leaders. We have tied our top scoring position. And we are the proud owners of a Dark Matter and 2 Return Spheres. That's fantastic. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.